What if the path to wisdom didn't begin with silence, but with debate? In Tibetan Buddhism, monks gather not to argue, but to question, striking their hands together in a rhythm that unites compassion and wisdom. This isn't about winning, it's about breaking through illusion and touching truth itself. Join us as we uncover a living tradition that has carried the essence of the Buddha's teachings through centuries, kept alive even in the most remote corners of the Himalayas. In the serene, often hushed world of Tibetan Buddhism, the pursuit of wisdom isn't a vague, ethereal concept. It's the very bedrock of liberation, rooted deeply in the enlightenment experienced by the historical Buddha. Tibetan monks hold an unwavering conviction: freedom from suffering blossoms from a clear, profound understanding of reality's true nature. Among the most potent instruments in this spiritual journey is a practice known in Tibetan as Sodpa, philosophical debate. This isn't just about intellectual sparring. It's a rigorous, dynamic crucible designed to sharpen the mind, deepen compassion, and relentlessly pursue truth. While meditation and ritual form the heart of Tibetan Buddhist practice, debate acts as a crucial mirror for the mind. It unflinchingly reveals our unconscious attachments to assumptions, hones our logical faculties, and thoroughly tests our grasp of the Dharma. The aim isn't to win or to defeat an opponent, but rather to skillfully cut through the veils of ignorance, drawing ever closer to genuine wisdom. In this unique form of intellectual engagement, if a monk finds themselves unable to logically defend their viewpoint, they must humbly accept the reasoning of their opponent. This act of surrender is far from shameful. It's celebrated as a profound display of intellectual integrity and spiritual maturity. After all, the ultimate goal isn't the inflation of ego, but the pure, unadulterated pursuit of truth. At its core, Tibetan Buddhist debate strives to demystify complex, often perceived as mystical, ideas. Symbols, mantras, and rituals aren't accepted at face value. Instead, they are meticulously dissected and discussed, their deeper meanings uncovered, and their intrinsic connection to the nature of emptiness, Shunyata, impermanence, and interdependence fully explored. A typical monastic debate unfolds with a powerful, almost theatrical ritual. The challenger, standing tall, selects a question based on the philosophical texts studied that day. The defender, seated, must then respond. Every point, counterpoint, and rejoinder offered must be meticulously supported by scriptural references and unwavering logical consistency. Each time the challenger delivers a piercing question or concludes a key argument, they punctuate it with a sharp, resonant clap of their hands, a sound that echoes across the monastery courtyard. This powerful gesture is steeped in symbolism. The right hand, striking downwards, embodies method or compassion. The left hand, held firm and steady, symbolizes wisdom. The very act of clapping beautifully unites wisdom and compassion, the two indispensable wings that propel one along the path to enlightenment. This practice is deeply embodied, transcending near rote memorization. Monks internalize these principles. Their very bodies become extensions of the argument. Their voices rise with passionate conviction. Their minds, honed by years of rigorous study, fire with remarkable speed, clarity, and boundless compassion. Far removed from the bustling energy of Dharamsala, tucked deep within the formidable cliffs of the Zanskar Valley, lies Phuktal Monastery. This isolated sanctuary is one of India's most remote monastic outposts. Yet even here, debate is practiced with unwavering reverence, persevering through harsh winters and amidst minimal resources. The young monks, or lopons, at Phuktal diligently study texts by the flickering light of candles and engage in spirited debates within small, ancient stone halls when the biting weather makes outdoor practice impossible. Despite the monastery's extreme remoteness, the structure of their debates faithfully mirrors that of the great monastic universities, the same resonant handclaps, the same fiery logic, and the same profound yearning for understanding. Here, debate isn't merely a tradition, it's an act of preservation. In the face of cultural erosion, economic hardship, and declining monastic populations, this practice stands as a vibrant, living link to centuries of profound Tibetan wisdom. Even within Tibet itself, despite stringent political restrictions and pervasive surveillance, monastic debate quietly endures, often held in hushed courtyards or concealed halls. Away from the watchful eyes of authorities, the tradition persists. Like a precious flame shielded from the wind, it is meticulously passed from teacher to student, generation after generation. Monks within Tibet risk much to uphold this vital practice, fully aware that its loss would represent not just the erosion of a tradition, but the forfeiture of the very tools essential for pursuing spiritual awakening. The rigorous tradition of Tibetan monastic debate isn't exclusively for monks. Its fundamental spirit, questioning, reasoning, and profound exploration, can illuminate a path of inquiry for anyone. It teaches us the profound liberation that comes from letting go of ego, maintaining an open mind to the truth, and trusting that through rigorous thought and compassionate intention, genuine wisdom will inevitably emerge. As His Holiness the Dalai Lama once wisely stated, we must question everything. We must think. That is the way to reach understanding, not through blind faith. In a world often overwhelmed by incessant noise, relentless distraction, and superficial thinking, the ancient tradition of Tibetan debate beckons us back. It calls us to embrace clarity, to delve into depth, and to discover the profound and transformative union of wisdom and compassion.
Thank you for walking with us. If it touched something within you, we'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you ever wish to return, you're warmly welcome to subscribe. We'll be here, quietly waiting.